Hey everybody, welcome back to another video. On this video I'm going to be taking you guys through an installation of some new accessories I got for my Rmax. But to start, let's see what they are. Alright, so over a couple rides that we've gone on and the really mucky ones, I've really noticed that in the Rmax you really get a lot of mud up inside of your firewall area, if you want to call it that. And I find just cleaning it can be quite a bit of a pain in the butt. So I went online and did a little bit of research, and luckily I found out a company, MudBusters, out of the States here. They actually make a product, a plastic product that goes up in there. So we're going to take a look at this and see what all it involves. I did already open it because I was pretty excited. I had to take a look and see what it is. All right, nice little envelope here. We don't need to see that. We all know that. And we got, oh yeah, some nice plastic. It's pretty thin. It's not as thick as I was expecting, to be honest. It's like an 1/8 inch thick kind of thing, but they've engraved it with MB for MudBusters. Let's see what else we got here. Okay, yeah, there's another MudBusters pot. All right. Okay, and I bet you that's going to be right for the steering column there. All right. Well, overall, looks like it's a decent product. It's kind of thinner than I really expected, but it's not too bad. Guess we'll take a look in here now. A little bit of your instructions. Got any hardware in there? Oh yeah. We got a little bit of hardware. Here's some instructions. Oh, definitely didn't order these. It looks like they give you just a universal manual. Definitely didn't order these. Here's what I ordered here. All right, we'll take a look at that more when I go to install it. Then also, sadly, I've got only the rears today. I'm still currently waiting on the fronts, but I ended up going with an aluminum skid plate kit. So, holy moly, they're huge. Man, they're ginormous. These things are ginormous. These are the rears, everybody. So they're factory genuine Yamaha. There's the mounting hardware. An M6, it looks like, with a 10mm head. Yeah, these things are ginormous. Holy cow. Let's get it out of the bag here. Very clean looking, nice finish, good looking welds, recessed mounting holes, so that hopefully you don't grind your bolts off over the rocks. Beautiful. Let's hope the front ones look just as well. Then also, I got this other product. It's a genuine Yamaha product as well. And I had to pre-open this because I was too excited. It's a factory Yamaha front bumper. Oh, there's a little installation instructions, but you know, who needs that? Got a box full of air. Another box full of air. There's some hardware kicking down there. Looks pretty simple. We'll find out about that. Another box full of air. All right, I'm gonna get this off and give you guys a better image of this in one moment. Just like that, it's already off. So far, it's actually a lot heavier than I expected. Okay, I kind of see how she mounts. She uses the bottom. I wonder if it'll be flimsy on the top side. I guess we'll find out. Overall, it looks really nice. It's quite heavy. Looks like the cap's on the end. It's slightly damaged in there, but you know, we're gonna probably screw it up a lot more than that. But overall, it looks very nice. It's clean. The paint job looks well. Looks like genuine Yamaha kind of frame paint. Little mark on it there. Probably from shipping or whatnot, but that's minor. It's an inconvenience that I don't really care about. All right, I'm gonna get to installing these. I'm gonna make the video clip a little bit quicker for you guys so you can see what it looks like at the end. Stay tuned. Alright, so I just want to show you guys kind of how this mounts up on the factory bumper. So right in here, you take your winch fair lead out, and then there's just some little bolts, and you just put the nuts on the back of them here. Everything sits almost flush right on your bumper, slightly off. And up in here, you'll notice there's some welded threaded nuts there that you just bolt on the inside. Hopefully you guys can see that. And same on this side. Back in there, I had to drop down the bumper a little bit. So there's these two bolts here and these two up in here, and it just folds down a little bit. But now to put the plastic pieces on, in order to do so, you're gonna have to do a little bit of trimming. So that's where it's gonna fit. You gotta trim the plastic. I just went over the manual, the installation instructions, and that's what it tells you right here, just so that it can clear. So I'm gonna go ahead and give that a cut. Alright, I got everything installed. First that I did was the bumper. So overall, it wasn't really that difficult to install. It was a little bit of a pain due to the fact that you had to cut some plastics. You had to cut the plastic on this corner in here. And for this little cover on the front, you had to shave it on the back. And then same with this side. Sadly, I cut a little bit much off this side. But I'm going to end up getting new of the plastics here. I actually had one of the tabs break off on me just from all the stuff that I've been pushing. If you guys have seen my other videos, I push some people out once in a while. That's kind of why I wanted this. You know, overall, I'm quite pleased with it. It looks very well. I've seen some of the complaints previously where it was too tight in here. As you can see, like, I can fit quite a bit in there. There's at least a good inch of clearance. The only concern that I really have with it is the amount of flex that there is in here. Like, this is a pretty heavy machine, and then if I get pushing on it, obviously I don't think I'll be pushing over here, hopefully over here if I do use it, which is just the worst case scenarios. But otherwise, I'm very happy with it. It looks very sharp. I'm quite pleased. Secondly, I installed the rear skid plates. They were extraordinarily simple. Their fit was fantastic. I'm very pleased with them. They look sharp. They're very simple to install, like I already said. Overall, I'm very pleased with this product from Yamaha. They did a fantastic job. They're very large coverage in there. They do protect that boot pretty well, considering how tall they are already. And thirdly, I went ahead and installed the MudBuster's firewall protectors, just to keep some of the muck out of there. Very happy with them. They fitted easy. That was by far the simplest installed item that I installed today. Quite happy with the look of them, and I think they're gonna do a perfect job. This side obviously covers quite a bit more, in my opinion, but this side was the side that I always struggled to clean out the most. Just there's lots of mud up in there. So overall, all three products that I've installed today, I'm quite happy with. Obviously, on my next ride, I'm going to see how well those MudBuster firewall protectors do. We'll see how well they actually work. And I've also got front aluminum skid plates coming. Sadly, they were back ordered, typical Rmax stuff. And then I believe I'm going to also do an aluminum bash plate. But for now, I'm going to keep the plastic one on there. It's holding up fairly well and taking a beating, so I don't mind. But all right, everybody, we'll see you guys next time on the trail. And if you guys find yourself enjoying the videos, consider liking it, ringing the bell for more great videos, and to see what's going to be happening next to this Rmax. There's going to be many more modifications that we're going to be doing to it. One of them in the future, we're going to be changing these tires out. We're going to go bigger, and when the time comes, we're going to get a hold of a suspension company, and we're going to be doing some suspension modifications and getting this thing to ride a little bit different. But also consider subscribing. It really helps the channel out. And as for now, thank you all very much. Have yourself an awesome day.